Michael is completely a master manipulator. About 4 years ago, I started working for Michael and his management company. I was the director of operations. At first, working with Michael was super duper fun. After working for Michael for a few months, he wanted me to move into his home with him because he believed that together we could make his company grow. There was never any sort of romantic relationship. Soon after working for Michael, I realized that he became really controlling, really jealous. His general rules, like I wasn't allowed to go out to parties, I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend. I essentially wasn't allowed to leave his side. If I were to do something on my own, it would make him extremely angry. He'd be like, okay, you're no longer director of operations. A few months after living with Michael, the way I was addressed started to become verbally abusive. I don't wanna cry. Like, you're my subordinate, you will obey me, I own you. It did get physical. When I heard he was planning TanaCon, I knew he was gonna mess it up automatically. So I was like, this is gonna end really badly. About 6 months after TanaCon, Michael reached out to me and he made me think that he really changed, and he did seem really different, and Michael convinces me to move back in with him. Soon after, Michael was back to his old, very controlling self. I couldn't go to Bible studies. I couldn't do anything. I was his roommate, but he would be like, you're my soulmate. I'm not doing this. And I moved out. When it comes down to it, I think he is a toxic person, but I feel like there's a really good side of Michael, but there's a really deep, dark, twisted, satanic side of Michael.
Well, Allie, thank you for being here. We don't have you ostracized out there. This is social distancing.
It's okay.
So we've got you out there on
I'm sad
purpose.
I'm far away from you.
Yeah, exactly.
My best friend.
But you've been watching backstage.
Yeah.
Is Michael being truthful here? Is he hearing this? Is he listening?
I'm gonna try to word this the best I can. I think as a group, our overall goal was for him to realize, like, your lies catch up to you. Like, you need to start understanding that this is a whole mess that you created, whether it was TanaCon, the way he treated me, Sydney, and like all of his staff. I don't think he has a single staff member who can say anything good about him.
This is beneath me, and I will not engage with this.
Don't engage with it, and guess what? You don't have to, but we're on this show for you to finally realize something. I'm trying to make a breakthrough to you. It's obviously not gonna happen, but you know, you can try. I have had experiences recently, it was in June. Michael was mad that I was leaving his penthouse party, grabbed my neck, didn't make a big deal out of it because he was drunk. I've had him dump White Claws on me, I've had him scream at me, I've had him threaten to not feed me on tours, threaten to take my belongings away, and basically treat me like an abusive father figure, I guess I would say. Michael considers himself to be my father figure, and I don't think that at all, so he has some weird control over me. And I also do want to take responsibility for giving Michael so many chances. A big part of me loves the good side of Michael. And when the good side of Michael shines through, he is caring, he is invested in you, and he really makes you feel like there's a big part of this like kind of like evil man that cares about you a lot. So when I was experiencing that, like I had so many good memories with Michael. But the second like he had, I guess you could call it a mood swing, or things in his realm of life weren't kind of oscillating in his way, he would take it out on me or other people around me. And it just gets intensely manipulative. And when I'm around him and it's bad, I live in fear. When I'm around him and it's good, I'm having a good time. But there's never like, oh, Monday through Friday, he's in a good mood. Saturdays, stay away. It's always like, how is Michael gonna feel today? Like, am I gonna wake up and be afraid?
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.